Welcome once again, viewers. My name is Apostle Helen Udokeno, who hosts us tonight, and we are discussing on the pros and cons of having a joint account with your couple or with your spouse. I beg your pardon. So we've been discussing on this issue, and people have been sending their comments. If you are for it, send your comment, and if you are also against it, send your comment. So our panelists today are from my left, we have Chief Eze Igwebike. Eze, welcome once again.
Thank you.
And then we have Mrs. Cynthia Ago, known as Joyful Celebration. So she is really doing great in this panel.
Thank you, Thank
welcome,
you.
my daughter. Welcome.
Thanks
and then we have
also
Mr. Bishop, Mr. Rodney Bishop, who actually suggested this topic. Bishop, welcome, please.
It's wonderful to be here.
All right. Now, before we sign up, I would like to know what are some of the reasons that are making people to have separate account, or that will make people to have a joint account. Is it for the security of the woman, or is it?
Why do they have separate?
Yeah, why would they like to have separate accounts?
Lack of trust on one another.
Lack of trust. That's what you think.
Right. One of the party to the union is distrustful of the other.
Really?
Right.
So each time couples are having a separate account is because they are not having trust.
Well, one doesn't have trust on the other.
Really?
Right. If they have trust on the other, then they should be able to have.
Yes, you speak.
Yeah, and I will also like to chip in that this joint account is not something that is very popular with us in Africa.
Like that's in the olden days, because now it's popular.
It's not popular yet. It's not popular. People are embracing it. It's not popular.
Okay.
But we are beginning to embrace it. Now, when a man is living in his father's house,
yeah,
and he have his own account, maybe the lady have her own account, and they become one by marriage, they have to discuss whether they should have it or not. What they want is what will make their marriage better.
Yeah.
If they discuss and find out, because we may be saying that joint account is this or that, the woman may suggest that the joint account is not important. What is important is the husband taking care of her, knowing that I am your wife.
Yeah.
And the providing for me and my children.
My dear?
Do you understand? The joint account is not important in the marriage.
Oh.
If they decide that, okay, they have to have it, I will support them because they have decided.
Yeah.
But if they say, let us leave this thing alone, it used to bring problem in the marriage.
Well, I think also the person who is letting go that way must also know the pros, the cons of that letting go. Yeah. Because sometimes people have naively entered into a relationship or into marriage life, and unfortunately something happened to the other partner, and then they are being kicked away. Tell us something.
No, sorry.
Yeah, they're being kicked away.
In that
because
area,
I think they have to be next of kin. You must be sure that you are the next of kin, not just that you are just trusting like and trusting and trusting. Because there are some cultures I don't also want to mention whereby the man will labor and labor and labor. Then it is the uncle's children that will inherit the bank account of the man.
Even
the relatives will come and they inherit everything. So if the woman is not the next of kin, then she is gone for life.
Yes,
I'm not talking about next of kin. I am the one who said the important thing is next of kin.
Yeah, okay.
You remember?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. So what I'm talking about is account. A woman may say, this joint account we are talking about, I have my personal account. My husband has his personal account. We are not deceiving any of our. We are not deceiving ourselves. You are open to me. I am open to you. I need free hand.
She wants to be withdrawing and descending to her family at her own.
Hold on. It's not every.
I think that's what she wants to be.
No. It's not like that.
Chief, in this age of time.
Okay, let me finish. Now, if you are talking about what my sister said about somebody they drove out, that is properties. If you own a property, make sure that your wife knows about it and her name is there. That nobody should take it away from them if you are not there.
All right.
So,
Chief, thank you for your contribution. Yes,
I
Cynthia.
believe
Yes,
I support the motion of couples having joint account, because if one of the spouse should passes away, the other spouse should have access, retain access to the account. Because, I have a story, just like my bishop said a few minutes ago. He spoke about knowing somebody that died,
A boy walk with me.
a boy that worked with him that died. Everything was taken away from his family, from his wife and kids. So that's why I am saying to the viewers out there, if you are married, try as much as possible, that's my advice and opinion, to have a joint account with your spouse. Because I know of a story. The person is not a distant person from my husband. He's a friend to my husband. Few years ago, he used to come from Nigeria to buy his goods. He does his business here. He does his transactions here in Holland. He comes from Nigeria because he's into export and import. And
A bank in Holland, commission.
okay, okay. So he I think yes, he opened an account with one of the banks here in Holland
Yeah.
without his wife not knowing, without not telling his wife that he has an account in the Netherlands. My husband asked him, "Does your wife, is she aware about this account that you have with this bank in the Netherlands?" He said, "No, she doesn't have the right to know. It is my
Wow.
business. I must not tell her." Do you know, after 2 years, this man died
Wow.
without the
Terrible.
wife not knowing about the account?
Terrible,
The
terrible.
bank went away with 8,000 guilders. It was in time of guilders.
Yes.
The family does not know about it. His wife does not know about it.
Wow.
And there was no will made.
Yes.
The wife and his kids were driven out of the house.
Jesus.
Every properties of this man was taken from her.
Yes.
So then what are we talking about? If you know you are in a marriage, like I said earlier on, there should be open communication.
Exactly. And transparency.
Transparency.
It's very important.
Inform your partner
Yes.
what you have. It's by you telling him or her, he's not going to take it away.
No.
If you know you are in that marriage 100%,
Yeah.
you are there, you have come to stay.
Yeah,
So why
exactly.
should you have
That's
a
it.
hidden agenda?
Yes.
Why should you have a separate account?
It's true.
Why shouldn't you be open? If you know you have come to stay.
Right.
If you have come to stay, then do the right thing.
Well, from the last comment, I was here seeing this what's her name? The lady, Claire,
Yeah.
saying that the white men, they are more transparent when it comes to that. You know, they are more transparent.
Culture.
Culture differs.
All right.
Humanity is one.
We are rounding up now,
Right.
Bishop.
Okay. The problems white people have, the problems of African, most white people don't have it. Hardly before their father tells them, "I'm sick, I don't have money," insurance covers them here.
Yeah.
So when we are discussing that, that's a different topic. For rounding up, like I have said before,
Yeah.
every relationship should be founded on true, genuine, and undiluted love.
Exactly.
If you want to marry the person for
For
who
real.
he or she is.
Yes.
That you truly
Unconditional.
love that person.
Not for
Not
this-
because you are marrying that person for what he or she has
Provide for you.
or what he can offer.
Offer you.
Hey.
So when you marry someone genuinely, you will be
Genuinely.
transparent to that
That's right.
person.
Yes.
And when that transparency is confirmed by both parties and trust is built,
Yes.
you have no inhibition whatsoever for that person to know what you owe. I have lived old enough, I have said it before, a boy who worked with me died in the 1990s. He worked with me, I was his boss.
Okay.
And the whole issue was handled by me. because we are from the same village.
Okay.
In Edo State, and
Yes.
from the same village.
Yes, yes.
So I know what I am talking about. For those my viewers who are here who knows me, they know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
So if you have a spouse and you have established that trust, which takes some time, be open to your spouse.
That's right.
Make your spouse a signatory to your account.
Yes.
In this day and age, there is no question of you withdraw money behind me when I know when I no go no.
Yeah.
That is,
How is it possible?
in
Really?
this day
Because
and age, when you have an account,
you are
please
tracking it online.
tell
even.
them to put the account online.
Yes, exactly.
Have an account online where with your smartphone you can always check the balance of your account. You always get an alert when money is being withdrawn.
Yeah.
You know how much is being withdrawn. So please
Yes.
have an account with your spouse. If trust has been established, you will be happy thereafter. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, lady and gentlemen. You have really, really, you have really made a tangible contribution. But I don't think we have really finished on this issue because it is very, very deep.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Apostle.
thank you, Chief. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you
my
for having
sweetheart.
me.
Thank you,
Thank you
thank
for
you,
having
Bishop. Thank you so
It's
much.
good to be here, madam.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And we believe that those of you who have listened and watched this broadcast, you will pass the knowledge you have gotten to others and tell them it's not good to not to be, transparent in that marriage. Please, for the sake of the fact that somebody brought you into his life, must be cherished. Do you understand? It must be cherished. And at the same time, we don't need to control them. And then if they have given the trust, please don't betray it because that wouldn't be nice. Like going to buy properties in your mother's or your father's family and begin to build, that wouldn't be very nice. That would be a betrayal of trust. And if you have done it, well, you can still ask for forgiveness from your spouse and then, try your best to gain back the trust. By so doing, then I think establishing a joint account wouldn't be a problem. However, I also want to advise here, we don't need to be prognosing too much in the account of the men.
No.
Because if we want to prognose, please also remember they have the right to prognose on yours as well.
Yes,
true.
And we must also remember all the time we are speaking, we say, what about if the man dies? What about if the woman
Who
dies?
dies?
Oh.
Because this death is it only for man?
No, it's for everybody.
Well, thank you for having listened, and we hope to be with you again and again. Once again, our panelists, God richly, richly bless you real good.
Bless you
Amen.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Apostle.
Bye-bye for now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.